There are 3 ways to actually making money online, and if you are not following these 3 steps, I doubt if you will be able to make a sufficient amount of money on the internet. And I'm going to be showing you in a very simple way. Most of you are thinking about having a website. If your website cannot do these 3 things, there is no way you can make money on the internet. And by doing these 3 things, that is how you make money on Autopilot. I'm simply talking about these 3 things that everybody understands if you are into business. Number 1 thing to do here is to communicate your unique value, and you have to do that. Without doing that, you will not be able to actually begin to establish the kind of momentum and the kind of clarity and consciousness that people need to have when dealing with you. And if you are able to do this thing very well, you communicate your unique value following these steps, you are going to have a very good basis for making money. Step number 2, which will be building trust. Now, building trust is one of the most important aspects of money making on the internet. This thing here is everything about making money, and I will come to that shortly. Then you add building trust to driving visitors to take action, which is what we call traffic. If you know how to generate web traffic, I'm telling you, the only thing that you need to be having in your bank account is this dollars, and they will keep coming every single time, because that is how money is made on the internet. So in this video, I'm not going to be too technical. I'm not going to be designing a complete website, but I'm going to show you the psychology behind making money with your website. The way you can design a website that can generate money on Autopilot. Like I said, these 3 things. But how do you turn this 1, 2, 3 into dollars on the internet? And that is where website creation comes to play. Your website or a landing page is that unique tool that will help you achieving that. And now in this video, I want to show you an anatomy of a great website. What makes a great website great? Any website making so much amount of money, there is a reason. And right now in this video, I will break down the anatomy of a great website. Now, this is it. If you really want to make money fast on the internet, you must apply the 3 things. Don't forget, I said you must have a communication that is very unique and that shares value to people. And you must build trust. Then you must turn those trust into a web traffic that can eventually give you money. Now, let's talk about the design of the website. When it comes to the website that brings money, the first thing you want to look for is your website must have a navigation bar. This is a website we're talking about. So you need to have a menu. First thing where people can go to. I'm talking about website, not necessarily a landing page or a sales funnel. I'm talking about a design of a website that literally brings money. Now, this place here, you're going to have your slide. This will be picture. If you have heard the quote that says, "Picture speaks 1,000 words." Yes. So this place here, you have picture, preferably slide, something that can be moving, that people will see different aspects of what you are trying to communicate. Ideally, this place should talk about or should showcase your unique value. Remember, the first thing here, it should communicate your unique value. It's so important that this aspect communicate your unique value. Then the next thing here, remember you have contact us here, right? You have contact us on the navigation bar. You also have about us. Another thing you can have is you are going to have, if you have certain service that you offer, you put the service here. So have the service. So and what have you? Any other thing you need to have. So the next step in our landing page design will now be our search bar. This thing here allow people to look for something on the go. Without them trying to scroll down, they can just see what they are looking for. Remember, on your website, one menu bar, slide, search bar supposed to be above the fold, which simply means that when somebody lands, the first thing they see should be these 3 things. And these 3 things should already communicate the right communication, clear value of your communication, and should already start building trust. People should already know, what you are into using this slide. And they should be able to also know if you are doing anything that allows them to pay money or something like that, you should also hint it in the beginning of the above the fold, so that they already see majority of what your website is about before they even scroll down. So at this top here above the fold, they should have seen almost everything. So this is our above the fold. This is very important. So important. If you are looking for conversion on your website, then you need to understand what above the fold means a lot. Then The next thing, let's say this website is a news-based website. What I want to do here, I want to continue my communication, right? Now, this time around, I'm giving them deeper. I'm showing them something more, right? So among the things that I do, maybe I talk about education. So here you tell them that, oh, there is a section here for education that shows them a lot of stuff. There is a section for tourism. They can go for the tourism. So now they begin to see different aspects of the business that they can go and take a look. Remember, this is a website, it's not a landing page. You don't need to have links taking people to a different place. In a website, you need to have a lot of links that can help people navigate the entire website. So, which simply means that you need to have links almost everywhere. Different links taking people to different parts of the website is so important. Now we have this first part. Another thing we want to have is you cannot start to focus on the education part. Here I just talk about education and a little description, maybe a picture. Meanwhile, in this other part, this second part of my website, what I want to put here, I want to take each category, my main category. Remember, you are talking about your unique value. In this particular website, the most important things that I want people to know about is, we talk about education, we talk about business, and we talk about tourism. That is the three things that we are known for and is a unique thing about us. Now, I want to break these things down. As I'm going down, I'm creating rapport and more relationship with them. Can you see what I'm talking about now? So, as you go, you have a picture of education. Then this part here, you have blogs, articles. Yes, you have different articles with different titles that will literally allow them to go and see more. The whole goal here is to allow them to explore, but I'm setting up the stage that give them the opportunity to explore deeper with me. The next part here, I talk about another part of my core value. So here I talk about business. Put a picture that speaks 1,000 words and top links of my top most visited business articles. You see, all here you have links to different articles and categories. This type of website is going to rank very fast, very fast on Google, right? With all links, all well optimized for inbound and outbound SEO. Now, you have the third category, which is the tourism. This time around, you have pictures and titles and links to different articles talk about the third category. Remember what we are doing here. We are trying to optimize our website for conversion, right? We want to communicate very well and want to build trust. You cannot build trust if you are not detailed, if you are not giving them the education they need. So all this article here is giving them more glimpse of what is available. They can click here for more if they want to go and view, but here you have about up to 8 different pictures and articles, right? And titles that somebody can click and it will open the main articles to them. Then after that section, you have what's trending, right? Where you have more articles that are doing well on your website that people always find interesting to read. You also highlight them in this place. Then after that, you have a section where you have your latest blog post. Anything you update, whether it's interesting or not, they just automatically comes here. As you update any new post, they are coming down here. You see, with this, you will never lose because you're going to keep having more fresh articles coming up. As people are watching, you'll be able to identify the best articles, put them in the best part, which is somewhere like here, what's trending. Then after the blog post part, you can now have your footer. You have your footer, you also put a lot of information about your value proposition, what you talk about. Then here, put a lot of links, useful links that you don't have already on the website. By the time you put a lot of links here, you discover that you already linking to almost 40 different pages within your website from your homepage. And that is why it's called homepage. Because the idea of homepage is to be a house that houses all the other rooms. So you're having other rooms inside of here. So I need to put link. I need to have all the links to different rooms, to the toilet, to the bathroom, and all that. That's exactly what we are doing with our homepage. That's why it's called the homepage. This place we have pages. Somebody wants to keep reading the articles, can keep reading to page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, page 6. If you go through this stuff here and you create your website like this, you don't have any reason why your website will not rank. Your website must rank, especially if you nail these 3 parts. Communicate your unique value, build trust, drive visitors to take action. As they come to the website, there should be call to action. Every part of the way, call to action. In our homepage, all our links here, they are all call to action. Visit for more, check for more. You'll be seeing call to action, all this place, top articles, business category. All these are form of call to action. You keep seeing more here, call to action. Every place you go, as they go to that place, they see more information there. They browse. You are making money from AdSense, you are making money from videos, you are making money from ad banners, and several ways. If you want to know how you can monetize your website, click the next video about how to monetize your website. But if you have not created your website already, then I advise you to go click the next video on how I use 5 minutes to build a website using Systemi.io, and that website is ranking on Google with some of the techniques I use to rank on Google. See you on the next one.